what's up? It's just Gems. I have another video today, and this one is from ESPN's host, Jalen Rose, former NBA basketball player. And I want to share his message that he posted on Instagram, and it may have been on one of his shows, but he's defending his blackness because apparently the voices of the people at the ground level has gotten so loud that now we got ESPN hosts defending their blackness in the midst of this Kyrie scandal. But he also mentions Ime Udoka, which, I don't really have anything to say about that particular business that's going on, because apparently there's some sort of power dynamic. I don't know if the lady that he was sleeping with was his subordinate, which in any workplace that's going to cause a problem because there's a power dynamic. So they can always say, well, I felt my job was at risk, so I had to go ahead and do this and that. So I don't have anything to say about what Ime is going through. I hate Nia Long had to experience all that and be embarrassed in these streets like that. But as far as Jalen Rose, he discusses that, and as well as Kyrie Irving, because of his takes on both. But I'm going to play it based on fair use guidelines and then follow up with my commentary.
Yeah, let me have a conversation about my blackness for a second. In an election year, and also when you have circumstances that Ime Udoka put himself in, circumstances that you have Kyrie Irving put himself in, I've literally seen people trying to politicize the messengers, and I'm one of those people. And let me just say this out loud, it's very important. I did more for this culture before 9 a.m. today than most people gonna do in their lifetime. Just because I don't think Kyrie should be derailing the Nets season, just because I don't believe that the lady's name should be exposed based on the fact that the power dynamics are at play, and it's more to the Ime situation than most of you guys know. If I'm not trumpeting what is low-hanging fruit, that don't make me a sellout. And by the way, I was with the great Sir Charles Barkley last night, and we had a 2-hour conversation about this. 2-hour conversation about this in person. Had a 2-hour conversation with Charles Barkley about this. Just because I don't agree with Kanye or Kyrie, that don't mean that I'm cooning for the man. That means that I don't believe what he doing is right.
Here's the problem. Well, the first thing, when he said, I do more for the black community before 9 o'clock, all of that extra to me is unnecessary. You didn't specify what do. You don't know that. You do so much more than anybody else does in a lifetime. So don't say that unless you're about to expound and tell us what you're doing. But besides that, for him to say he doesn't believe in what Kyrie's doing, I don't expect him to believe, or not him, but I don't expect anybody to just believe in what Kyrie's doing. They may think it's crazy. They may feel like, oh, you make so much money, don't lose your money doing this. I don't expect everybody to get it and get what he's doing. My problem with a lot of these people is, do you agree with what they're trying to do to him, what they are doing to him, based on him sharing that one link? Are you okay with what is happening? That's like if I step on your toe and then somebody shoots me, God forbid. Would that make it okay because, well, she stepped on my toe? That's not a proper response, in my opinion. So to me, it doesn't matter whether you agree with him or not. it's time to say, wait a minute, wow. And Shannon Sharp was already on the wrong side of things, but he is saying now enough is enough. Okay, wait, y'all want $500,000 from the man? You want him to do this and this and this and this? You're okay with that, Jalen? Let's continue.
That's a fact. And so it's important for people that look like me, Jacoby, in particular, to not politicize what's happening with Kyrie and Ime and Kanye and shoot the messenger. I ain't gonna always ride with somebody just because they black.
Now, see, that's taking it to the extremes. Nobody is saying that you have to support everybody that's black. You got to ride with them. They out here beating down old ladies and kids and stealing from the community. They still black. You got to ride with them. That's not the case. The case is this man posted a link. People didn't like what's on the link, what's on the documentary that he's not a part of. And they're trying to nail him to the cross for it. And he's part of your world, and instead of speaking against him, you should be able to say, hey, dang, that's a lot y'all are requesting for just him posting a link. And it seems like things are going overboard. He's lost a contract with Nike. He's suspended from the Nets. And you still have a laundry list of things for him to do in order to get back on the team. But instead, you keep whipping him. He shouldn't have tried to escape, boss. He tried to run off. I'm not gonna try to help him because he tried to run off. So if he getting these 300 lashings, well, he shouldn't have never tried to run off. That's what that sounds like to me.
If I think you wrong, I don't care what color you are. That's just being real. I ain't about to be following behind nobody that I think is wrong. And let me tell y'all something else. What he doing ain't an act of civil rights. He's not being oppressed. He ain't being oppressed. He getting $40 million to play basketball this year. He ain't being oppressed.
Let me translate that. He makes way more money than y'all. He had $40 million this year. What are y'all championing him for? Stop it. Leave us alone. Let us do our jobs up here and tap dance and whatever we need to do. Leave us alone. He's going to make $40 million. You see, that's way more than y'all got. So just let him die on the sword.
So I just had to say that and woosah, because this podcast is therapy for me.
Well, that was the end of the video. Does he look extra sweaty today? I know he glistens a little bit, but he looks like he under a little pressure. These streets got him under some pressure. He out here defending his blackness, and it had the words and everything on his Instagram going across the screen to defend his blackness. And also, I believe there is a caption that he put underneath the Instagram, and I'm gonna go ahead and read that out loud now. And this is his Instagram, Jalen versus everybody. Since so many other people seem to have something to say about my blackness, I want to give this PSA. So we just heard his PSA, and there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please make sure you like this video. Hit the share and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of my subscribers and supporters. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, peace.